To this Total Divas live stream. We are live, and we are also starting just a little bit early, a few minutes before we're meant to. I was literally just sitting here. And I thought there's no point just sitting here and waiting a few minutes. I might as well just start. So we're obviously not going to start watching Total Divas until everyone's joined us. People won't be joining us for another 5 minutes or so. People will slowly be making their way through. But yeah, rather than just sitting here and wasting time, I kind of thought we might as well start and at least say hello and have a chat whilst we're waiting for people to join us. Hope everyone is all right. I got to be honest, went to bed really late again, which means I got up really late again. So I have seen the news about the hacker, but I've not had a chance to do a video on it. So I think what I'm going to do is do this watch along. Then I might do the video about the hacker. There's not a great deal to talk about from what I've seen, but it looks like there's a few Raw superstars that have been shown, and also the new coordinates look quite interesting. I'll tell you what's really annoying about the hacker, right? The Smackdown hacker now is it's being dragged out too long. And I gotta be honest, I don't have the same level of enthusiasm over it as I did a few weeks back. Like, this thing's just, and it's the same thing again and again and again. Few shots of a few people, the truth's gonna be heard. Do you know what I mean? Come on. Do something. So, yeah, I'm kind of finding my enthusiasm for that storyline is waning. But that's not the reason why I haven't done a video. The reason I didn't do a video is because I wasn't awake. Yeah, I will still do some on it because I know there's a lot of fans. And I still like it. I'm still on board. I don't want to paint the wrong picture. It's not as if I'm saying I'm done or anything like this. I'm just saying, come on. Come on. The other thing that's like super annoying about this storyline is the fact there's so many fake accounts now. If you actually click on the tweet that the hacker sent the video out on, if you click on the tweet, you've got all these people saying it's CM Punk and I've got proof, and they're showing like clips from a different video, and it's got a picture of like CM Punk, I am anonymous and all this. There's a lot of fake stuff that's circulating around this now. It's really annoying. Because like as soon as I saw it in this picture, CM Punk's like, I never saw that. And it's, if you look, it says it's at 1 minute, 2 seconds or something. So I was like, okay, well, let's see if this is true. So I went back to the video. The video's only 57 seconds long. So how can it be at 1 minute, 2 seconds when the video is only 57 seconds long? I was like, so that's doing my head. So, yes, there's a lot of stuff that I'm finding slightly irritating around the hacker storyline at the moment. So, I mean, part of it could be that it is going to build to a big reveal, or it is going to build to a big story, and they really don't want to do it without fans, which I can kind of understand. That, but to drag it out like this, it's kind of like, can you imagine if when we were getting the Funhouse episodes, you know, when we were getting those first Firefly Funhouse episodes, imagine if you had one and it was amazing, that first one, what is this about, right? And then the next week you didn't get one. The week after you just got a recap of what that first episode was like, and then the week after that then you get the second episode, right? Imagine if instead of it being over like 9-10 weeks where you got all the episodes, they stretched it out over 20. You'd be like, yeah, honestly, it does. It's dragged on too long. It has dragged on too long. I think Joe of the Insiders was saying this like last week or the week before. He was like, come on, let's get on with it already. And I agreed with him then. I agree with him even more now. So, yeah, I know I believe that to be one of the big talking points today. Of course, as well as that, we had great shows from both NXT and AEW last night. Really enjoyed those. Tyson, I thought was... well, do you know what? I'm really surprised at the lack of impact that has had. As soon as the shows were over, I expected Tyson to be like #1 trend in the United States. You know, this is Mike Tyson that's been generating all of this buzz. So I thought, oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'll go onto Twitter and he'll be right up there. I don't even think he was trending. I think AEW was trending. I think Jericho might have been trending. I did not see Mike Tyson or Tyson trending. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I would have thought it would have blown up the internet. And actually, in regards to my watch-along videos, the Tyson Jericho kind of reaction video didn't really get that many people engaging with it. I think it's done a couple of thousand views or something like this. It's always a little benchmark, that is, for me. If I put a reaction video up and it's like just ticking over, it kind of suggests like it's not landed. And this one's kind of suggesting it's not quite landed. A lot of excitement. I'm sure that excitement will grow. And this isn't me hating on AEW. I'm just making an observation, right? The Revival landed. Yeah, my reaction video for that, I think, has done like 6,000 views or whatever, like 3 times the amount that the Mike Tyson one did. So kind of looking at the reaction on Twitter, it's very interesting because, as I said, great show, AEW. They had 2 big moments, one at the start, one at the end. I would say the Revival has maybe had more of an impact from what I'm seeing. But yeah, that Tyson one, look, you know, people are going to talk about it. It's going to do what it needs to do because the mainstream media are going to pick up on it. But as of initial impact, I don't think it's quite where they would like it to have been. The other fun thing as well is apparently the rumors are AEW didn't know that Tyson was going to come out with an entourage. They didn't know. They had no idea. Like he totally took him by surprise when he came walking out with, you know, he had like MMA fighters with him. And did you see the guy who was next to him as well? Who, I don't know, he had like black eye makeup. He seemed to be in a similar shape as me, as in like not in a great one. And he had like a white t-shirt and he had like TR written on here and he just kind of like, it's like, what comic convention did they get that guy from? He looked like he'd been cosplaying as like some kind of superhero that he had just made up. It looked like he had made up his own like TR man, whatever that stands for, T-Rex man, I don't know. And it looks like he just decided to go to a comic convention, got there, realised that they were all closed, and then joined up with Mike Tyson instead. It was weird, beyond weird. But yeah, you know, this is what I'm saying. So many like talking points. And then over on NXT, we had the Fight Pit, which looked awesome and was awesome. It was a great match, but completely overshadowed by that Tyson moment. I had to choose what to watch, and I was loving the match. But when you've got Tyson, you got to go with that, haven't you? So that grabbed my attention. They are getting battered. NXT are getting battered. They're getting battered in ratings. And now they actually step up a bit. They have a Fight Pit. They have a crowd. They bring in Kurt Angle. They try to close that gap on AEW. Yeah? AEW get Tyson. So it's a bit cruel. Vita Belfort was with Tyson. Yeah, I got to tell you, I missed all of it. I can tell you my exact thought process. When Tyson comes out, obviously I'm looking at Tyson, yeah? I'll be honest, what I didn't do is scan to see who was with him because I just naturally presumed it was just going to be nobodies. At no point did I think there was going to be like Belfort and Rashad Evans and all these walking out. So I look at Tyson, I see there's some people with him. Didn't think to have a look to see, well, who is that? Who's this? I just thought it was going to be like security or friends of his or something like this. So I didn't scan. But then I noticed behind him, just to his left, no, his right, our left, Henry Cejudo. I mean, you can't help but see Henry Cejudo because he's much smaller, so he really stands out. So, you know, you got all these big guys, and then in the back, smaller guy, whoa, is that Henry Cejudo? So then I noticed that, like, Henry Cejudo was there. And then go across again, and then you've got that guy we were just talking about. And it's like, as soon as you see him, you're not noticing anyone else, let me tell you. And then the chat was saying about Belfort and Evans, but the camera angle changed, so you couldn't quite see them because it was all about Tyson and Jericho at that point. So, yeah, when they first come out, I didn't even notice them. I'm quite happy to admit I didn't even notice them. So, lesson learned. Maybe I should start scanning a little bit more when people come out to see if I can spot MMA stars and people like that. But yeah, a very interesting night. Lots to talk about. Really, fun stream as well. I don't normally like the Wednesday ones, but when you've got that many talking points, it makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot more enjoyable. Good. And we're here now. We're here now for a little bit of Total Divas. So make sure you're all queued up and ready to go because obviously we're not going to be sticking around or waiting around too long with this. I want to get this done as soon as I can. Get through it. I don't mind Total Divas. I do have a newfound appreciation for it. Let's put it that way. My concern with Total Divas, and I've said this before, right? And I'll say it again. I think we've mined all of the fun out of this. I don't know where the fun's gonna come from. I don't know. Like this is gonna be a difficult, tricky stream because I'm sure they're gonna be up to weird and wacky stuff. So I'm sure we can have some fun there. But man, there's nothing that's gonna reach episode 4. Episode 4, which now has its own stream, like where there was just full on boobage. I can't see us getting to those levels again. I can't see us getting to those levels. So I think all of you that voted Total Divas, I think you're chasing a dream. I think you're just chasing a dream. I think you're trying to chase those memories. I'm not sure that we're gonna quite get to that level. But it is what it is. We're going to give it our best shot. We're going to watch it. We're going to try and have some fun with it. And we'll see how it plays out. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Jerry says, Days, have you thought the hacker could be Lars Sullivan? No. No. I haven't thought that. Days, what if Maverick is the leader of the Luchador Kidnappers? Well, we know as to who that is. It was reported. We did a video on it a few weeks ago, and I haven't changed my opinion on it. So if you search for it, then you'll be able to find that out as to who it is. Everyone who's joining us, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that's joining us. Jim Gore says you should at least eventually finish off season 1. Don't start putting negative ideas out there. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. We're a wrestling channel. I want to do wrestling watch-alongs. No, as I said, look, all joking aside, I have a newfound appreciation for it. I wouldn't have really touched it with a barge pole, to be honest, but we have had some fun with it. But I know there's parts of the community that are seriously getting upset now with this being the 3rd time that we're watching it. But look, it won fair and square. That's my thoughts. It won fair and square. I don't mind sitting and watching it. I'm just worried that we've mined all the fun from it. But we'll find out, won't we? A couple of minutes and we'll get going. Episode 7, which is called A Leg Up. This is Nikki injures her leg. Eva Marie lands. That could be. Eva Marie lands a spread in Maxim. So are we going to have to see her like posing and having pictures taken? Oh, Ballyho, everyone. Days, you missed my comment. Please read. What comment, my friend? What comment? There's a lot of comments. James Chadwick, is your chat working now? I was talking to James about that before. Seems like there is a problem. Seems there's a problem with the streams showing as well. I actually spoke to YouTube about that. They looked into it, said it all looked okay. So I don't know what that means. But I had a lot of people getting in touch with me saying they couldn't find yesterday's NXT streams and everything. So yeah, we'll. I don't know. YouTube seems to think it's fine. Moda says, Moda alert, just wanted to show my support, but I'm not sticking around. Have fun watching. I'll catch up with you guys later. That's Moda. That's the kind of messages I'm getting on social media as well. So, as I said, it won fair and square. There's not much I can do. But shout out to you, Moda. Thank you for dropping by. Eva Marie posing for Maxim is Daisy's dream come true, says Jim Gore. Wow. You say dream. I say nightmare. You say potato. I say potato. Right, are we ready to go? Here we go. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom, we are underway. Oh, I need to start the clock. Start the clock. Ain't gonna stop me now. Right, we've got Eva on the phone. Have you ever heard of Maxim magazine? Here we go. Oh, look, she's excited. Shut up! Right, so they've said to Eva that you're going to be in Maxim magazine. Are you meant to be driving and talking on the phone? Is this like an illegal activity that we're watching right there? I might report her. For driving and talking on the phone at the same time. I'm pretty sure that is illegal in the UK. I don't think you can do that in the UK. Why are UFC superstars coming and boxers coming to WWE? Well, it's a good retirement. It's easy money for them. They don't have to necessarily do the grueling schedule. They can get a decent payday, so it just makes sense. Right, we got the Bellas. The Bellas are here. Can you sign my wallet? Wrestling Diva. Days, did you see the hacker's latest message? It's targeting Raw superstars now. Days, I had to go to my YouTube inbox yesterday to find the stream, and then the chat did not work yesterday. Jason, did this one show? Is this one shown all right? You'll have to let me know, because I did speak to YouTube about it. You should be in Maxim magazine. Well, there we go. Feel free. Anyone that wants to Photoshop me into a Maxim magazine, you've got my blessing. Go ahead. Fill your boots. Look at that little dog that's got no fur. Right, we're with Vincent. It's good to see Vincent. Vincent in his socks. And Cameron, Ariana. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? All stems from Las Vegas, doesn't it? And all the drama. Look, he was banging things. He was making a scene. They're not on the same page now. There's beef here, guys. They're falling out. He's got proper thick eyebrows, hasn't he? He's just like eyebrows. That's all he is. He's pushing my buttons like. That's someone pushing buttons. They got a sliding door. Look at that. Even the dog's had enough. Even the dog's running out the room. I can't say I blame him. Ariane screaming her head off. I nearly ran out the room. There's two men beating up John Cena right now. There's two men that are beating up John Cena in his house. Doctors have said every time we hit the mat, it's like our bodies being in a car accident. Right, now they're... Oh, look at this. They're like just stretching, pulling. They're just pulling limbs everywhere. Right, let's get that leg over there. Let's put this arm over here. Wow. It's very difficult not to gaze into your femininity. I think he was talking about her cookies. There you go. You can learn anything on YouTube. They're asking did they just ask where did you learn this? And he said YouTube. Why would you ever say that? The right answer is I went to like 10 years of massage school or something like this. Sports therapy. Do you know what I mean? I just watch YouTube vids in my spare time. Wow, where did you learn how to do this? Yeah, YouTube. Imagine if you went to a psychologist and he was like, just out of interest, where did you learn it? Oh, I just watched a YouTube video the other day. You'd be like, I want proper trained people. Do you know what I mean? Here we go. She's breaking the news to the girls. Eva Marie sat at a table with Natalya. Or Natty, as they like to call her. Natty and JoJo and Ariane. She says she's worried. Ariane's worried because she might get replaced. Isn't it funny how they're worried that someone's got a photo shoot, but they're not worried about how good they are in the ring? Or at least that's not a storyline that we're being told. They're not worried about Naomi actually being good in the ring or Natalya actually being good in the ring. They're worried because Eva Marie is in Maxim. It says a lot, doesn't it? Dave in real life says brain surgeon. Yeah, I learned it from YouTube. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Look, we got JoJo. JoJo just singing. Just giving it a... Eva Marie. Look, we're peering into Eva. How set up is this? You got one camera just peering into Eva Marie's... Hey, oh my God, that was beautiful. That singing was so good. You should think about being a singer. I knew that you could sing, but wow. You know, JoJo, just kind of in the living room. Yeah, I was just in the living room singing. I mean, in fairness, JoJo, you are a very good singer. I'm just saying. Maybe I could go up to Jane and ask if I could be a singer. Yeah. I could bring her up to the main roster. She could be the singing diva. Yeah, do you know what else can get you to the main roster? Being a good wrestler. That also can get you to the main roster. So Eva's going into Maxim. JoJo's going to be a singer. And all of it is to just get fame, isn't it? It's to just get fame. But interestingly, I don't think that Natalya really cares too much about fame. I think Natalya is obviously from a wrestling family and a wrestling background. And I think she more is interested in actually being a wrestler, you know, a sports entertainer. If I had a girlfriend like Eva, I would be the happiest man alive. Okay, she's going to break news to the Bellas now. Nikki, yay. Why am I doing that? Here we go. Here's the push. Here's the poster child. How interesting they all think the same. And how two-faced as well. Nikki is like, how awesome. But then in the little cutaway, she's like, here's the new poster child. There's a lot of... You know what I mean? Days, yesterday I was not in the stream because of a tornado warning. I'm sorry to hear that. Tyler, shout out to you, dude. Days, does JoJo sing the Fiend's theme? That would be excellent if she did. Imagine if for Funhouse Spray JoJo came out. Could imagine that? That'd be epic. JoJo came out like at WrestleMania, right? And she's standing there, and everyone's like, "Yeah, JoJo, JoJo, JoJo," and she's like just taking in the applause. We're really glad that you're our friends, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end. And then out comes Bray. Oh, that'd be so good. That'd be so good. And if she could be dressed like a milkmaid or something, like she's got to be in some like a cowgirl. Do you know what I mean? She's got to be in some wacky outfit, hasn't she? Do you know, like kid-friendly outfit? She could be like dressed as like Jessie from Toy Story or something. That would be amazing. Vince, if you're watching, that's how you need to book WrestleMania. Just that. Nothing else. Just that. Literally have JoJo come out singing Funhouse Bray's thing. I don't think it'd work if she was singing Fiend's theme. Okay, there's like some serious chat going on, which I've totally missed. I'm not going to lie. Totally missed it. Could you live... Oh, okay. I think... Oh, are we talking about a breakup? Nikki says, could you live without him? Guys, this looks like bad news for Vincent. Bad news for Vincent. Here we are at Raw. Bella's on the way down. Funkadactyls, AJ Lee, Caitlyn as well. So this is the match. It's AJ Lee and the Bellas against the Funkadactyls and Caitlyn. But AJ Lee is over the moon. Well, I bet she's over the moon to be on the show. How much does AJ Lee just not fit with the Bellas? Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't work. Oh, she went down hard there, Nikki. My shin jumps up to my knee. There's something seriously wrong, guys. AJ Lee looks like she's just walking away. Okay, we're in the ladies' changing room for some reason. What if Carly sung Bray's theme? Where did you get that from? Okay, so she's had leg trouble for a long time throughout her life, so... Oh, right, she's been in a cast and everything. She says she doesn't remember the last time her leg felt normal. I didn't know that. In all fairness, it is kind of crazy, like, how much they go through. You know, just looking at that Undertaker... I'm not comparing the Undertaker to Nikki Bella. Or am I? But it is kind of crazy. Like, just the niggles and the injuries, you know, the amount of pain and things that are wrong that they wrestle through and just, do you know what I mean? If I get a runny nose, I'm staying in bed for a week. Okay, here we go. We're seeing some of these Maxim shots. She says she hasn't even got half an hour to scratch her ass. Does it take half an hour, Cameron, to do that? Does Cameron have to plan that or something? Has she got it all written down in a diary? Right, go to the shops. Then have lunch with the girls. And then, I need half an hour to scratch my ass. Eva says she's feeling like a real-life diva right now. She's very excited. Look, she is loving this. I mean, in all fairness, this is what she is meant to do. This is her living her best life. This is her doing what she is meant to be doing. Right? This is Eva Marie. Walid, shout out to you, dude. Hope you are well, my friend. Dave in real life says, why are they filming the Bellas in their towels? Couldn't they have waited for them to get dressed? Something for everyone. Headline, Wrestling Days compares the Bella twins to The Undertaker. Yeah. Well. Someone's in the Hall of Fame and someone isn't. And it's very surprising as to which way round that is. We're in a cute little coffee shop with Nikki and Cena. Days, how are you and Linda? I haven't seen her in a while, dude. Days, you could model. Yeah, I could do that. I've been in a swimming pool. Do you know what I mean? If they were like, can you go in that swimming pool? I'd be like, yeah, I've done it before. I can do that. And they were like, can you wear this bikini? I'd be like, yeah, I've done it before. I can do that. Can you wear the bikini in the swimming pool? I'd be like, yeah, I could do that. It's super easy, you know. Right, this is all like a mosh. Is this about her leg and about getting it fixed or something? So Cena's saying it's all right if you take a year off to get your leg fixed. And she's like, I can't do it. My career won't survive. Right, here we are with Vincent and Ariane. She's gone to get her nails done. Is it her nails or is it the dog's nails? Oh my God! It's the dog's nails! What is this? What is this madness? I thought she was going to get her nails done. Is this a thing? Is this something that really happens? Just took the... No, you haven't got half an hour to scratch your ass, but you got half an hour to get your dog's nails done. Go ahead, babe. I can't meet your dad. Where do you think I'm going to get this time from? I can't make time. Now let's go and get the dog's nails done. And also, where did that woman learn how to do nails? Did she learn from YouTube? Probably. That seems to be the world that we live in, in all fairness. In all fairness. I also learned how to stream via YouTube, so I am actually a living example of learning how to do something from YouTube. But still, do you know what I mean? I'm not pulling people apart, am I? The dog? The freaking dog got its nails done? Do you remember earlier when I said, man, I don't know where we're going to find entertainment in this? I was wrong. I was totally wrong. At no point when I said that did my brain go, in the next episode, a dog is going to have its nails painted. At no point did my brain do that. Stupid brain. Stupid brain should start thinking a little bit more like a diva. Oh, hello. And we got some jealousy here between JoJo and Eva. Eva says you're a bit standoffish. Those pictures look good, says JoJo. Ooh! I haven't got time for her childish games. She's got stank face. What's the stank face? She got stank face written all over her. There's a lot of jealousy in this. Why is he giving her a kebab? What's going on? Wedding? Nikki is getting a scan. Right, it's all happening here. Right, we're back to Tampa. Wrestling Days fan, shout out to you. Total Divas, Total Entertainment. Man, that poor dog. That poor dog. Right, JoJo is with Naomi. Trinity, Naomi, talking about the Maxim thing. Is Naomi going to care about this? I hope not. Naomi says, you can really sing. Oh, I hope we see Jane. She's going to have to try and convince Jane. Is JoJo going to have to sing for Jane? JoJo's Got Talent kind of a thing. Is Jane going to be like the WWE's Simon Cowell? The national anthem. She's going to sing the national anthem. I just watched Gore and Perkins. I don't even know what that is. Wrestling Days fan says, this is awesome. This is weird. That's what this is. This is very strange. Amazingly, we're already halfway through the episode. I do like that about Total Divas. Do you know what I mean? It'll always give you something to talk about, and they're obviously only 40-odd minutes long, so they never outstay their welcome. Why don't you sing our song, Somebody Call Her Mama? Oh, I hope she does. If JoJo is going to start singing, Somebody Call Your Mama. Oh, go on, JoJo. She wanted to do the national anthem. Naomi's convincing her to sing, Somebody Call Your Mama. Oh, man, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, JoJo. JoJo, if you're watching, do it. Is John on board? Be careful, John. It's a trap, John. Be careful. See, look, he's already got Naomi flinging herself at him. Right, where are we? Sunrise Hospital. Okay, so the Nikki story is going to rumble along. Where did this doctor learn how to do this? It's going to be my first question now. If ever I see any trained medical person, I'm going to be like, just out of interest. Just wondering. Where did you learn how to do this? Shout out to Josh Savage. Jerry says Eva Marie learnt how to wrestle from YouTube. After seeing her matches, I don't think she's ever seen wrestling in her life. Okay. So she's been for a scan. The results get sent to the WWE doctors, and now it's just a case of waiting. It's the waiting game now. Shout out to Joshua, famous KJ Carter. Shout out to you. Backlash predictions. It's a bit soon for that. I'd need to see the rest of the matches. Okay, so now there's an argument between Nikki and Brie. Oh, that's a really good point. Do you know, I was thinking about that. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? When you're in a tag team, if your partner is out injured, you're screwed. Like, I can understand Brie being concerned here, because if Nikki is out for a year, what does that mean for Brie? It's kind of the same with, like, the Authors of Pain. I think, is it Akam that's out injured at the moment? So, that's it for Razar. And we've seen it with the Usos, and it's kind of madness. Coaster Maniacs, shout out to you, buddy. Dude, you didn't need to be dropping a donation like that. I'll allow the voiceover guy to shout it all out. Gaming in real time says, I just had a thought. What if... Oh, here we go. Oh, no, gaming, that's yours. Just had a thought. What if the hacker manipulates WWE's draft? I would be into that. It would also be awesome if it was two people, one on SmackDown and on Raw. Don't know when that draft's going to be, though. That's the only thing. So, yeah, could. It's certainly in the realms of possibility.
Coaster Maniacs is a legend. They donated $50 via a super chat. Just got out of work, will be about 45 before I can get to a TV, but got my sugar cookies ready. BTW got Fiona to watch Total Divas now. Lol, Total Divas like 6.
Total Divas is like 6 Flags. More divas, more fun. Well, that's the motto that I've lived my life by. More divas, more fun. Shout out to you, Coaster Maniacs. Appreciate the support, dude. Right, here we go. We've got... Is this the Funkadactyls? Where are we going now? I don't even know where we're going. We go to so many places. I've been to so many places in 25 minutes. Do you know what I mean? We've been to hospitals. We've been to cafes. Now we're at a singing recording studio. Who's... Who? Oh, okay. It's JoJo, and Trinity. Okay, Naomi's dad has got connections in the... I didn't know this. Here's something we've learned. There's Naomi's dad, everyone. We're going to get this thing cranking. Come on, what songs we doing? What songs we doing? Got her jeans as well. Okay, it's got a funky vibe to it. It is Somebody Call My Mama! Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call your mama. Oh, yeah, man. She is an amazing singer, though. Did you see JoJo go then? Somebody call my mama. Woo! Somebody call your mama. Why are they re-recording this, though? The song already exists. Naomi's dad's into it. I mean, look. JoJo has got an amazing voice. I don't know why they're recording that song. Like, it makes more sense for JoJo to do it live in the arena. So why are they re-recording it unless they're going to give it to WWE to say, look, we're good singers. Here's a CD we've made. Okay, right. They've gone round to Vincent's dad's house. I knew it was bread. I knew it was bread. You put the bread. You do put the bread on the shoulders. And now he's talking about weddings and things. Yeah, this is why, this is why I find this program so interesting. Apparently, he's saying that you should put bread on your shoulders, but there's no follow-up on that. I can't give you any more info on that. I don't know if it's a tradition. I don't know if that man's lost his mind. I don't know if he's looking at Ariane thinking she would make a nice kebab. I've got no idea. We've just 1 second. You put this on your shoulder. You put one on your shoulder. That's it. We've moved on. The conversation's moved on. Ariane's saying she doesn't want to have kids for like 7 years. I can tell you now, the bread will be stale by that point. Coaster Maniac says, Days, will you be my total diva? Ain't gonna stop me now. I don't know. I'm not going to be taking my dog to get her nails painted, I can tell you that much. She's huge. I wouldn't be able to even pick her up. She's an Alsatian. Right, here we go. Nearly half an hour gone now. Eva Marie and JoJo's apartment. There's weird tension between the two of them. I want Nikki Cross on Total Divas. I don't know who the cast is these days. I think Alexa Bliss joins eventually. Renee Young, I think, joins as well. Hello, phone call. Go in. It's Jane! It's awesome. She loves it. Jane loves it. I'd love to figure out a way to get you guys to use it in the Funk's entrance. So they are going to do it. Guys, it seems so easy to get onto the main roster. I don't know why are people like Velveteen Dream struggling so much? Why doesn't Velveteen Dream record himself singing a theme song and go to Jane? I don't understand. Why doesn't the Dream just do that? Why doesn't the Dream just record himself singing R-Truth's entrance music or something? I don't know. It just seems so easy. If you can dance, then you can be Fandango's dance partner. If you can sing, then yeah, you can sing the entrance music. Of course you can. It just seems like, wow, it's so easy to get to the main roster. And apparently, wrestling has got nothing to do with it. Like, they're not after wrestlers. Right, is he taking her to look for a... Okay. They've gone to a jewelry shop now. Now we're in a jewelry shop. We've been to a recording studio. Now we're in a jewelry shop. We've been in restaurants. We've been in hospitals. Recording studios. We're all over the place. Jody, what's going down? Why are you in the emergency room, dude? I thought it was today not your day off. Kenny does like that idea. What's going down, Jody? Is she picking a ring? What's happening? I'm totally distracted. Is he proposing? I don't know what he's doing. Does he know what he's doing? What is he doing? Ariane says it's too much pressure and she gets upset. Oh, it's not good, is it? If you take your partner, just look, fun fact. If you take your partner to a ring shop, offer to buy them a really expensive ring and they get up, burst into tears, it's probably a bad sign. And then if they say I just need a bit of time, it's probably a really bad sign. Vincent says, look, whatever it is, we can work on it. Oh, he's getting upset. Vincent's getting upset, guys. She says, I care for you. Oh, Vincent. Oh, Vincent. That's a gut punch right there. Not literally. She hasn't done that. Emotionally, she's done that. Come on, Vinny. Are they breaking up? This is so real right now, guys. They're on 2 different pages. Oh, like she's proper crying in the street. They're apologizing to each other. Vincent says he respects her, he loves her, and he's going to give her this break, this time. Very emotion. Very emotion. I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready to see Vincent and Ariane having problems. Why don't they just go to YouTube and Google, like, search how to repair a relationship? That's what everyone else does. We're seeing Mark now. When do they do their jobs? This is them doing their jobs. Naomi says she's not sure that she's ready. Okay, we're moving into the... Well, we really are. We've only got 5 minutes or so left. We're moving into the final part of this episode. Everything's nicely set. We're building towards that JoJo performance. Coaster Maniac says, can you feel the... Wrong song. That is the wrong song. Get the tissue box, says Chalmers. Okay, so they're actually looking at a scan. Nikki Bella scan. He says it's a significant stress fracture. Jody says maybe a torn tendon. Wow, nasty dude. Wow, get it looked at. Tendonitis, torn tendon on the knee, question mark, life of a nurse, I guess. My doctor wanted me to get it x-rayed and checked out. Well, that's what happens when you're running and at 100 miles an hour, you know, when you're doing the kind of work that you do and don't get the rests that you need. So get it x-rayed, get it sorted. But, yeah, man, that sucks. Thoughts with you, bud? In the emergency room. Medical facilities are like your second home. Well, your home, I should imagine, aren't they? So I should imagine you're very comfortable. Of course, I'm joking. Right, we're at Raw, and we've got a rehearsal. Okay, so they're practicing now how they're going to do this performance. I've gone proper dizzy. This is a lot to ask for Ariane. You know, she's got to go out there. She's got to hype the crowd. She's got to drop it like it's hot. Oh, there's Vinnie Mac. There's Vinnie Mac. God damn. Oh, go on, Vince. Join in. Join in, Vince. Somebody call your mama. Vinny. That's the real Vinny. That's the real hero. Is that Bray in the background as well? Did you see Bray? Did you see Bray in the background? Bray Wyatt in the background in a Hawaiian shirt and hat. The Wyatt family just walking past in the background. But yeah, Vinny just... Oh. Just when this show, you start to think, oh, is this a bit of a dip now? Just watching them practice back. There's Vince McMahon. No chance. That's what you've got. No chance at all. There we go. They're going to go out on main event. They're doing it in the ring. They're doing it in the ring. JoJo with the Funkadactyls on main event. It's a big ending, this is. Do you know what? You should always end on a song. That's what they say, isn't it? That's what I heard when I watched a YouTube video about how to end a show. Always end on a song. Why is she wearing something different? Funkadactyls are in like a lime green. She's in black. Bree says you can't mess up. There's no redos. WWE's newest and most exciting show, main event. Welcome. Wow, was this the start of it? Is this how main event starts? Is this the very first thing we ever see on main event? Okay. Oh, it's bombing. Oh, no. Jane, look at Jane's face. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Oh, it's all falling apart. This is what you get for not supporting me, says Eva. Oh. Wow. Somebody call your mama. Somebody call you. If you're going to sing it like that, of course it's going to be awful. Somebody call your mama. Naomi says, I think it wasn't the best. No, that was the best. That was the best. That was definitely the best. That was that was the best. Yeah. It is. Ariane says it wasn't a complete train wreck, or was it? It was. There's no more train left. That's how much of a wreck it was. JoJo says she's not sure what her next move is. Mark's here. Coaster says, Days, I think I'm in trouble. Someone called Mama Coaster. Somebody call Mama Coaster. Mama Maniac, isn't it? They don't know what they can do. This is quite interesting, actually. That's not what a diva is. You can't go out there on crutches. That's not what a diva is. Mark, you scumbag. So she's got a broken shin. Guys, she's almost 30. How is she ever going to come back? She's almost 30 years old. And there we go. She's got crutches and she hobbles away. And that is the end of the episode. We are done with episode 7, which had some real moments in it for me. Maybe highlighted by the appearance of Vince McMahon. Maybe the god-awful singing at the end of it. There was maybe the dog that was getting its nails painted. There were some real moments in that episode. Somebody call your mama. Resting Days fan says, this is awesome. We have very different opinions about awesomeness. Days, random question. What is your dream MMA fighter versus WWE wrestler? I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's a very good question. I would... I don't know. Who would I go with? I think, Do you know what? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think Israel Adesanya is quite showy, but he's not ready yet. He's not. The biggest star they've had is Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor's the easy answer. But the reason why he's so big and popular is because he cuts the promos that he cuts. He's got the swag that he's got. He is beyond perfect for WWE. And I would love to tell you of someone other than Conor McGregor. I mean, Israel Adesanya is a showman and can cut a decent promo, but he's not in the same league as Conor. So you'd have to say Conor. And who would give him a good fight? Who would you want to see Conor go up against? Someone that deserves it. Someone that's. I mean, like CM Punk would be cool because Conor could trash talk him. And CM Punk, I think, would give as good as he gets. CM Punk's a decent promo. Cena is excellent on the mic. I think Cena, Conor, I think would be huge. Imagine that. Conor McGregor versus John Cena. John Cena is probably, yeah, I'd go that. Conor McGregor, John Cena. Days, did you see AEW and NXT's ratings? AEW got 827,000 views and NXT got 724. Yes. I can't say I'm surprised. I think that it's, if anything, a little bit light. I would like for both shows to have done a little better than that. AEW certainly advertising Mike Tyson. Do you know what I mean? You kind of would have thought they could have got a bit more. But, yeah, no surprise to me that AEW won. Cena's great, but Punk is okay. Punk is the GOAT. Cena, I think, I mean, Punk can talk, absolutely. But can he cut promos going toe-to-toe with someone like Conor McGregor? Not sure. I mean, Punk's amazing in the ring. Punk can drop a pipe bomb. But I just don't know. I don't know how quick is Punk. I feel like Cena is quick, and we've seen that where, you know, a lot of those raps and things that he was doing in the early part of his career, he was like thinking up on the spot. In fact, you know, Steph even said that. How do you memorize all this? And it was in the Ruthless Aggression documentary, and Cena said, I don't. I just come up with it. So Cena is very good at just spitballing. So if it's not scripted and they're both in the ring and you've got Conor McGregor doing what Conor McGregor's going to... Conor McGregor ain't following no script. He's going to go out there and he is going to spit and he is going to go and he is going to say what he says. And you're going to need someone that's going to be able to hang. And I've got to be honest, I would have question marks as to whether CM Punk could hang. Like, wrestling-wise, no doubt. Give him a bit of time to think up a few lines. He's gonna come out with some killer stuff, no doubt. Pipe bomb, no, perfect. But if the thing with the pipe bomb with CM Punk was he was able to sit there and talk and get it all off his chest and just go off on one, right? So he did, but he didn't have anyone kind of interrupting him whilst he was doing that. So I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. This is no knock on CM Punk. I would love to see him have a, back and forth with Conor. But I've got to be honest. I think Cena would come out of it better than what CM Punk would. Just being honest. I've seen Cena do it time and time again. I've seen Cena go toe-to-toe with Roman Reigns, where they're just spitting back and forth, and Cena humbled Roman Reigns. I think he would do I don't think he would do the same with Conor, but I'd be up for seeing it. I'd be up for seeing what Conor comes out with and what Cena can fire back with. I'd be very interested in seeing it. Days, you should call Mama Days. Well, I tell you what we should do. We should just go straight into this next episode. Get episode 8, no longer the bridesmaid, lined up. Get ready to rumble. We're about a minute away and we'll go into episode 8. Punk was very good versus Triple H in a back and forth. That's true. That is true. As I said, no knock on Punk. I just, again, if I'm going to be honest, I think who is going to give Conor the, more to play with, who's going to be better in a back and forth situation. If I had to choose between Cena and CM Punk, I would be going with Cena. Can't believe that Hulk Hogan has passed. I don't believe he has. I feel that Tyson Jericho segment was a little bit cringe, says Waleed. Well, I got to be honest, I didn't see it coming. I didn't see them doing something on that scale. And so it took me by surprise. I know a lot of people are saying that it's just a copy of what WWE did in the past, but I think enough time has been between where they can kind of run a similar story now for a new generation. I don't have no issue with it. It's kind of, if anything, it's kind of comical seeing a few like die-hard NXT fans saying to AEW, you're just copying what WWE did. When in this week, we've now got a crowd, which AEW have been doing for weeks. So, do you know what I mean? This whole war between the two is just so silly because you can just go back and forth on a million different points. Just, it don't matter. Just let it be. Let it be. I think the Tyson thing's absolutely fine. But as I will say, I don't think it's had the impact that people were hoping for yet. Could do. You know, as the mainstream media picks up on it, it could still have that impact. Right. Phil says Roman and Cena versus McGregor and Punk. Shout out to you, William. Says, I don't want to be too negative on the stream, so I'm just going to stay silent. Shout out to you. Right, here we go. Let's get ready to go. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, we're underway. This is episode 8, and it is called No Longer the Bridesmaid. So this is going to feature Natalya and she says there's not a day that goes by where we're not busy. I didn't even know that they were getting married. Is this just something I should have known about, or have I forgot about it, or... I don't remember it being mentioned. I remember that she said there wasn't, like, romance in the relationship, and she was worried about that. I don't remember it being announced that they were getting married. Don't know. The hacker released a new promo. Yes, I saw. Right. Who's arrived? What's going on? Have we got family members? Natalya's mom and Jim the Anvil. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, who, of course, no longer with us. But there he is, look. So there's Natalya's mom and dad. Did we see this? I don't remember ever seeing this. Have I missed an episode or something? Because I never saw Natalya go in dress shopping. Okay, so is she not loving the dress? Oh! It is a weird colour. The rose is in a very weird place. Oh, she's took it off. Actually, that is a bit better up here, in all fairness. Okay, so Natalya says there's no way she can wear the dress. We could use it for another time. You know, that second wedding that everyone has. She can use it then. How about I do you a deal, Mom? If I get married again, I'll wear the dress then. Right, we're in Orlando at the Performance Center. So now we're seeing the opening. This is it. We're looking at the opening of the Performance Center. How interesting. I said that I didn't know that they were still working over at Tampa for FCW and that it was all NXT. And within season 1, within 8 episodes, we see the opening of the Performance Center. Look at all them pictures. Jane says we're going to have an opportunity to bring 1 or 2 of the girls up whilst Nikki and Brie are out of the picture. As long as it's not Eva Marie. Wow, yeah, that's how I feel as well. Here we go. Look, we've got JoJo and Eva. It's very interesting to see the opening of the Performance Center. Okay, they need some valets for Raw. Eva says she's ready to be a valet. That's the, obviously, that's the gym where Edge and Orton had their fight during WrestleMania 36. Jen, I wish that we would actually focus a bit. I know that that's not the point of the program, but I wish they would have focused a bit more on the opening of the Performance Center. It would have been nice to have had a little look around, got a few people's thoughts. Do you know what I mean? But instead, we're focusing on who's going to be a valet. John says he's got a problem. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening, John? John Cena says his family is getting together for the first time in years. And he wants Nikki to go. Okay, what's the problem? Is it soon? Oh, there's the problem. There's the problem. It's like, what's the problem, John? The same day that Natty gets married. Wow, this is drama. Something like this hasn't happened in years. Oh, wow. Well, hang on. Why is this not a problem for John? Why is this just drama for Nikki? Why is this not a problem for... Shouldn't John be a bit cut up about it? Oh, Ariane's crying. What's happening? She's been taken off to hospital? Oh, I tell you, the drama in this is next level. Just when you think it can't get any more dramatic, they turn the drama up, don't they? They turn the drama up. Okay, so Eva Marie's going to be a valet. Shout out to everyone that's joining us. Shout out to Wrestling Days fan. We got Mark. Oh, nice. Went to high five Ariane and she was like, nah. She was only kidding. So Nikki out for 6 to 12 weeks. Girl, bye. Natalya and Eva Marie are going to team together. JoJo upset. Mark saying to JoJo, it's not the end of the world. There's real jealousy. It's sizzling away, bubbling away. Yeah, you had your opportunity with that singing that was god awful. Do you remember? That was your opportunity. Somebody call your mama. Nikki is still there on crutches. Oh, she's got to tell her she can't go to the wedding. Look, and Nikki's like, wow, yeah, flowers. About that. It's crazy. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm cringing. And it's kind of like John wants to move to the next step. Right, yeah. Stick with me now, Natalie. Here we go. Look at her face. Oh, I'm cringing. How's she taking it? I can't even really look. She's super sad. Oh, Natty says I'd never do that to someone. Nikki says it hurts my heart having this conversation. Oh. Natalya says it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I totally understand. Thank you for coming to me and telling me. Oh, but she's gutted. Can't John just meet up with his family at Natalya's wedding? Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. I don't care about this drama between JoJo and Eva. Do you know what I mean? They'll get over it. Oh, Jody says Days Bray and JoJo had another baby. Did they? What? Apparently his knee is hurt. It explains why he's been MIA. Wow. There we go. Jody with breaking news. Breaking news that Bray has had another baby. I hope they call it Adam Cole. So they've got two babies. One can be Funhouse and one can be Fiend. One can be happy with puppets. The other can be super dark with a mask. What a tag team they're going to be in the future. That's amazing. Thanks for the news. DJ B Tazzy says the drama. I know, dude. I know. What is happening to Ariane as well? Ariane are being stretchered away. Brie going over to Natalya. Natalya saying she's stressed. Natalya says when she found out that Nikki couldn't come, it felt like she was being punched in the stomach. She's really upset. She's properly crying. I don't know if this is this a real thing that happened, or is this just for the show, or is it all going to work out magically in the end? I don't know, but she genuinely looks upset. Natty says, I'm professional. I'm tough as nails. I need to pull myself together. Oh, I love Natalya. Natalya's awesome. Bree says, I'll let you put me in a sharpshooter at the wedding reception. Okay, here we go. They're getting excited for their match, Eva and Natalya. Swamp Manor says, am I the only civilized person here? Coaster Maniac says, Bray's leg is hurt. Is that how you make babies? That's exactly how you make babies. They didn't say what leg was hurt. The WWE Divas always look fantastic. Even that just feels horrible. It's not even that old, is it, this? Little roll up. So, oh, right. Eva Marie isn't actually wrestling. She's just come out with Natalya. Natalya, mid-match, says, somebody call my mama. Drop kick by Naomi. Is Eva Marie giving Natalya some wrestling advice? Imagine getting wrestling advice from Eva Marie. Nice vertical standing suplex by Natalya. Sharpshooter. Natalya gets the win over Naomi. I wonder how many times those two have wrestled each other, Naomi and Natalya. Both been on the roster for quite a long time now, haven't they? Okay, what are we looking at now? Oh, there's an ambulance. There's John without his shirt on. Private jet. So we're going to see the Natalya wedding. I'm guessing we are. Ariane and Trinity's hotel. Days, have you seen Bray's Twitter? I just heard from Jody, the news, that there's another fiendling. Bray just posted the baby's name. What is it? What is it? Let me know. What is the baby's name? Oh, hello. I don't know what's going on with my stomach, but it's hurting real bad. Wow, there we go, look. Naomi. So Naomi's going to go and actually visit Ariane, who is doubled over in pain. Oh, she's crying. It must have been all that standing at ringside. Must have been all of that valeting. It's taken its toll. Well, there we go. An ambulance has been called. Is there not like a WWE doctor in the hotel? Where did the WWE doctors stay? I would have thought they would have got like there would have been a medical person there. So Naomi saying, I'm not going to be responsible for my friend dying. Is she dying? There's a stretcher in the hotel room. Have you taken any medications? What? I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know. How serious is this? What's this going to be? Naomi says something is seriously wrong here. It's so hard to know if this is real or storyline or what I'm watching. So it's hard to know how concerned I should be. The ambulance proper in the driveway. They're putting her inside. She's got a mask on and everything. Not like a fiend mask. That would be amazing. Can you just pop this on for me? We're going to... and say yowie wowie. Well, there we go. She's been taken away. Was Naomi running after the ambulance? Right, we've got a few shots. Again, we're halfway through. We do race through these programs. The baby's name is Hyrie. Hyrie. Hey, Hyrie. Right, we're at the medical facility. You're not allowed to call it a hospital. Okay, she's been released. Okay, so it was all right. I'm here for the Bants. Do a coffin match. Okay, we've got a phone call. John ringing just to check on how things have gone. Girl issues. Let's just say girl issues. Girl issues, what? Like a baby? And Naomi goes, there ain't no baby. Could you imagine that? John really does need to learn some stuff, doesn't he? What, has she just had a baby? No, John, you've got to be pregnant first to have a baby. Hey, look, we're inside the Performance Center, I believe. Or is this Full Sail? Full Sail. This is Full Sail. I've been all round that bit. This is like a backstage set. This is because they do a lot of like film courses and media courses. So they've got like this set round the back of the university. JoJo says this has always been a competition. So JoJo says, I am happy for you, but I want that as well. I suppose this is a whole thing that does genuinely happen behind the scenes, isn't it? This is a whole thing that happens in the locker room. It's something that you don't really hear about or is ever focused on, but there must be professional jealousy, you know? To see your peers getting opportunities that you're not getting must cause a lot of drama backstage. But you don't tend to hear too much about that. Well, you're certainly seeing it here as JoJo gets up and storms off. I'm done dealing with this madness. Well, there we go. You wanted drama. You are getting drama, and now you're getting a wedding. We're only into the halfway through the second episode today, and we've got a wedding. Someone's been to hospital. Now we're at a wedding. So that's the wedding planner. You're not meant to see the bride on the day of the wedding, are you? That's a proper tradition, isn't it? You're not meant to see the bride, but they're just walking around together. The cat's going underneath that very expensive looking, I don't even know what it is. Display cabinet. Days Governor of Virginia has said that everyone in Virginia has to wear a mask. It's mandatory. Chalmers says 10k subs till 200,000. Yeah, it's amazing. If you are watching and you've not subscribed, we are definitely on that road to 200,000 now. We are less than 10,000 away now. It's going to take a couple of months, I think, but yeah. Rude Boy says, breaking news, Wrestling Days will appear in Total Divas. There's not enough drama in my life for me to be on this show. I'd need to really increase the drama in my life by 1,000,000% to even get a chance. And I'd probably have to be a diva. But, well, certainly one of them. Okay, so she got another problem now because the weather looks moody. Look, they're having to cover everything up. Oh, no. Thunder and lightning, which I've heard is very, very frightening. Galileo. It would ruin the wedding if this was to be done outside. Oh, man, I feel sorry for her. So the wedding planner says, I will keep updating you. All she wanted was a beach wedding, and I blame Nikki Bella for this. Okay, so Vinny's here. Vinny's arrived. Not Vinny McMahon. What is going down? There's drama at the wedding now. This is non-stop drama. Why can't anything just go well? Two Paws has got a little bow tie on. Onwards and upwards. Two Paws is in a little carry case that looks exactly like the circular elimination chamber. I was definitely getting the circular elimination chamber vibe. JoJo and Eva have arrived. Here's Vinny and Ariane. Yeah, Natty says, great, something else. I really don't need them fighting now. Big smile on Vinny's face. Okay, so they got back together. Bizarre. She says that she was... Well, yeah, I agree. If nothing else, he's got wonderful eyebrows. Vinny looks like Dr. Eggman. He does. He does. Could you imagine if Ariane dressed as Sonic? John Cena's dad? Daniel Cena as well? So everyone's at this restaurant. It's quite interesting to see John Cena's dad and brothers and family. I thought Vinny and Cameron broke up, so did I. I think we all did. And I think Nat is worried that it's going to ruin the wedding. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out together if it does. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. This is non-stop drama. This is total drama. So I think it stands a good chance that it will ruin the wedding. 30 minutes until the wedding. Half an hour until the wedding. TJ, there's that. Well, Daniel Bryan's come dressed to impress. I tell you, there's a distinct lack of suits and everyone's in very kind of casual wear. Jarrett's here. Do you remember Jarrett from a few episodes ago? Why is he rocked up and why is he saying this? Is Jarrett trying to break them up on their wedding day? Look, and TJ's just sitting there. He's like, okay. Jarrett says you're a lucky guy. I tell you what. Can you step outside for me? This is amazing. Why does this guy look like the great Carly's younger brother? That's the vibe I'm getting from Jarrett now. Jarrett has got a great Carly face. He's just like Carly. He's not the great Carly, he's just kind of Carly. Ooh, this is only 30 minutes before the wedding. Drama, guys. Can I talk to you for a minute? Oh, Aaron Stevens is there? Aaron Stevens! And Jarrett is I don't understand. How is Jarrett there? Why did Jarrett get invited? Oh, see, we all thought Vinny was going to be the one that was going to cause the drama here. Okay. TJ's like, should we call this wedding off? I feel so sorry for Natty. She has to go through a lot. But in all fairness, that whole Jarrett stuff was pretty moody. She was kind of stringing him along. Check me out. Oh my God. What is happening to me? What is happening to me? I'm sitting here talking about it, gossiping, aren't I? Well, you know, she brought this on herself. I've said this from the start. She brought this on herself. So now we don't even know if there's going to be a wedding. Ah! Is someone going to walk down the steps? She's saying, this is my fault. Tell the truth. I told him there's no one that could replace you. Oh. So now we know. Now we know what was said. Jarrett said that he had feelings for Natty, but Natty turned around and said, no one can replace TJ. You're my everything. I love you. Aww. Hey, Dean Malenko's there. I can see Dean Malenko sitting in the crowd. Yes, it's on, baby. We survived. We have survived. Question mark. Hey, Jim the Anvil's there as well. Which makes sense because that's his daughter. And he's walking her down the aisle. Look at this. I don't know if this was the real wedding or not. He doesn't look in great shape there, does he, in all fairness? I hope that... Wow. Hey, D.H. Smith. D.H. Smith. I don't know why I'm so surprised that all these family members are there, but I don't know, in my head, this isn't the real wedding. Do we know if this was the real wedding or not? Are we really watching them getting married, or did they get married before? You know, like how the Macho Man's wedding wasn't really the Macho Man's wedding at SummerSlam. Because if that is the wedding, where's Brett? Where's Brett? I can see D.H. Smith. I can't see Brett. And Brett would be there. If that was the real wedding, Brett would be there. What's happening? Are we near the end of the episode? Okay, I'm on Bret Watch now. I'm just looking out for Bret Hart. I can see Aaron Stevens. Coaster says, how many times does Divas have to win before we get a Total Divas Thursday? The vote could be for Sundays. I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you even mean, Coasters? Okay, so they're kissing. It looks lovely. The way it's all done looks lovely. Nikki wants to talk to Natty. Okay, so Nikki has called up Natty. Okay, well, Natty appreciates it. That's nice. That's nice. Waleed says Brett got screwed again. I bet it was Vince. I bet Vince said to Brett, yeah, Natalya's wedding, it's June 2nd, but it was actually June 1st. Brett screwed Brett. Brett did get screwed again. John Cena again. Yeah, I've heard. Okay, TJ's going to say a few words. Oh, hello, video package. Of them two. Oh, look, she's getting upset again. I've never seen Natalya cry so much. Make Thursdays Total Divas and have everyone vote for a wrestling show on Sundays. No, not happening. She's getting upset. That was good. He spun around and they were dancing and he just teased he was going to kick her in the midsection. Could you imagine that if he just DDT'd her? Right, we're back at another restaurant now with Cena and Nikki. Brett did get screwed again, says Pad 7671. Make Thursdays ECW night. We all know Thursdays get voted on. Simple. Done. So John says, I want to see more of you. I can't do long distance thing. He wants Nikki to move in. Here we go. Oh, and he's got a nice house as well, so I'd do it. He's got a great pool. Yes. There we go. Nikki Bella moving in with John Cena. Oh, they've only been together for a year at this point. I still can't believe they've broken up. I remember when that was announced, I and everyone else thought it was a work. Well, there we go. Lots of love in that. That was a lovey-dovey episode. But we are going to be ending on something that's going to be wrestling related, because the final episode that we're watching, friends, is titled SummerSlam. So we've done 2 episodes. We've got 1 more to go. Total Divas Season 1, Episode 9. This will be the 9th episode. The 9th episode of Total Divas that we will have watched. 9 episodes we will have watched of this show. Right? And this one is called SummerSlam. SummerSlam. Right? So I'm keeping everything crossed that we're going to be... There's going to be a bit of drama to do with wrestling. We're going to see some action. We're going to get some behind-the-scenes stories. There's been a lack of interesting wrestling stuff. Like, I was excited to find out that NXT was still doing stuff in Tampa before the Performance Center came along. It was quite interesting to find out there was a match that was bumped from the WrestleMania lineup. That I thought that was quite interesting. So there was things that I kind of found out about and learned about wrestling-wise in the earlier Total Divas episodes that we haven't learned so much about, but fingers crossed we're going to get something in this next episode. So Season 1, Episode 9, SummerSlam. Okay, so let me just see what a few people are saying. Make sure that you've got it queued up. Make sure that it's ready to go. This is our final episode of this watch-along. I think there's been some fun moments. Don't get me wrong. I think there's been some drama in there. Plenty of drama in there. But let's hopefully get a little bit of wrestling information. Days, do you remember what number Ty Dillinger was famous for? Yes. 11. See wrestling, I do, yeah. He was very famous for the number 11. Don't you remember he used to come down, he used to go, 11. How do you watch Total Divas? It is on the WWE network. Jamie says, Days, stop lying. We all know that you watch this stuff off stream and have seen all of these episodes before. It's true. It's true. You've rumbled me. Walid says, make Total Divas twice a month and a wrestling show twice a month. We want wrestling. It's a straight vote. That's how it's always worked. It's a straight vote. Most popular thing wins. And 3 times Total Divas has been victorious. You want to watch all the way through till episode 11? Fair play. Well, there we go. Here we go. Right. Has everyone got it queued up? Episode 9 called SummerSlam. We're going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Go. We are underway. Episode 9, SummerSlam. Right, they're all meeting up. They're just showing us some Naomi's shoes. Days, you'll be glad that lockdown is ending soon. Hopefully won't have to worry about this then, says James Chadwick. Jamie says you might as well just finish the season. This is definitely the final one today. So Eva's doing a Maxim sign-in today. Natalya says it's a little early in the morning to see Eva half naked. Jody says an impromptu live episode of Abby's Window after this stream tonight, since we have major Bray news. Well, there we go. An impromptu live episode. So breaking news, guys. A live episode of Abby's Window. The live ones. I do love them. Those live episodes are awesome. So there we go. Because of the breaking Bray news. Live episode. Do you know, I was really tempted to stick around for a 10th episode. I was like, should I? Should I stick around for a 10th episode? But we can't now. Oh, can you believe it? I was like, should we? People are really enjoying it. I'm all about giving people what they want. Should we stick around for that 10th? But we can't, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're going to have to end after this one. There's an impromptu live Abby's Window that will be on instead. So in about 40 minutes time, so around about half past, we will wrap up Oh, I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. I love giving people what they want. It's a real pleasure of mine. It warms the heart, warms the cockles. Naomi's got some of them red bottoms. Yeah, she's got some of them red bottoms. Watching Ariane drive is amazing. She's living on that horn. Has the car stopped? Are they going to get out? Is she getting out? What's happening? What? It's kicking off! It's kicking off! Oh! No way! Cameron just threw a drink at the side of this woman's car. I think it was a woman. My God, could you imagine if you was driving, all of a sudden you got a funkadactyl right there? We're going to jail. Wow, you should know something about that. Coaster Maniac says, don't give us that, Days. I think when we get Sunny on the video, we should do watch number 10. What if that's what you want to do? If that's how you want to use that time. Okay, so this is a couple of months. Is this a couple of months later? Because Nikki's fine now. Can't believe that. Following behind this car, she was like, got out, took a drink, slammed it against this person's car. Amazing. Here we go, the Maxim. This is quite nice, actually. We started with the photo shoot, and we've come full circle now, whereby the magazine is out. It's kind of fun because they hate it. Okay, what's happening? So, it's on social media that Eva's gonna partner up with John. Nikki says, I'll ask John. Oh, man, the amount of rubbish John Cena must have to put up with at this time. Hello, I'm Nikki Bella. Last thing I'm going to do is let some newbies take my spot because, hello, I'm Nikki Bella. Amazing. Am I going to bounce back? So they're saying the spread was hot. Boom, boom. There's the fans. God, could you imagine if you went to a signing and it was Eva Marie? There we go. Look, they've got loads of Maxims there for her to sign. Do the eye roll and your nails. Breaking news, Becky has revealed that she has shared her baby's ultrasound. tell you what, it seems like modern day WWE is like Total Divas. We got we got the Fiend having babies. We got the Man having babies. Everyone's having babies. Right, here we go. Tons of funk. Naomi making her way down. This is Superstars now. Somebody call your mama. And another match against Natalya. Look at the crowd, like, high-fiving each other. Right, Naomi against Natalya. Eva said that she was stroking her beeps and talking about her man. I did. First of all, what's her beeps? Is that by the cookie area? I don't know. Naomi went for a drop kick, lands on her back, gets turned over into a sharpshooter. What? She wet herself. Natalya wet herself during that match. You're just seeing Natalya after that match running away. She's run off and she says, I'm devastated. I hope no one noticed. Look. Trinity nailed me in my bladder and I peed myself. Oh, look. I tinkled a little bit. It's never happened before. Oh, don't give me a hug and act like we had a great match. We didn't. Wow. They've blurred it. Wow. Cena's waters broke as well. So did Natalya's. Wow. There we go. Nikki's telling John Cena. Did you hear about Natty? She peed her pants. This is like school. Wow, this is weird. This is a weird episode. Oh yeah, do you remember that? I remember that. Have you seen that lump on his arm? It's like out here. Cena says, does it look like it hurts? And Nikki says yes. Oh, stop touching it, Nikki. SummerSlam on the way. Oh, wow. This is the SummerSlam that had Daniel versus John. That's going to be quite interesting, isn't it? To see the behind the scenes of that match. So we're in LA. Man, 12 minutes gone already. We've got around about half an hour left. Here's Jane again. Mark says to JoJo, that bag's bigger than you are. And she says, I can fit in it. Second biggest week of the year. This is quite interesting. This is the kind of stuff I was hoping for, some behind the scenes stuff. Brie versus Natty at SummerSlam. Does that end up happening? Brie versus... I can't remember this match. I'm not sure if this match happens. Days, can I start watching AEW next week? I only saw the first Double or Nothing when Mox debuted. Can I start watching? I don't understand the question. Of course you can. Natalya says she's super excited, but she's disappointed that she can't walk the red carpet. And they're showing us the red carpet. Why can't she walk the red carpet? Oh, she's got a... Oh, right. So they've got Natalya being a host rather than actually being able to walk it and have a picture taken. How do we... how do we pose? Alicia Fox, well... you thought you had drama before. Here's Queen Drama. Do you know what? I can imagine that this goes to a whole nother level. It absolutely changes gear when she becomes like a proper cast member. Alicia Fox is laughing at Natalya. Natalya says it really pees me off. And Alicia's like, it really pees you off. Coast Maniac says, I have my one-on-one Zoom call with an NWA talent in 2 hours. It's part of being on the council. Well, there we go. Do you know who you're talking to, Coaster? Do you know who it's with? John's had to leave. He's got a text. Nikki's not happy. I don't know. Why is Vinny there? Vinny's just... No one knows who you are, Vinny. Vinny's posing on the red carpet. So there we go. Ariane says, since Vinny isn't a part of the WWE, I want to make sure that he's on his best behavior. I'm sure he will be. I can't see anything going wrong with Vinny. So this is like the SummerSlam red carpet. No idea. So you don't know who you're talking to. Wow. Bum, bum, bum. Right, he's off now. Here we go. Vinny already starting to get them shoulders going. Yeah, arguing again. Naomi says it's a bit uncomfortable. Ooh, now we've got one of those kind of the camera from a distance kind of moments. And you see him like arguing. Ooh. She pushes him. Oh, that girl is about to be slapped. Hey, we do get the match. I do not remember that match at all. I do not remember that match in the slightest. Oh, take that. She definitely doesn't care about making a scene. So Naomi says, I need to step in and let her know how I feel. Days, do you stream every day? We have been, yes. We have been. On any days that we haven't streamed on this channel, we're over on the Wrestling Escape Pod. So tomorrow we've got Smackdown. After Smackdown, we'll have the new Wrestling Escape Pod episode. I got to tell you, it is a riot. It is a riot. It's a fun one, and it's all about tag team betrayals. And then on Saturday we got UFC. Sunday we're doing NXT Takeover Chicago. Monday we've got Raw. Tuesday we've got NWA. Wednesday we've got NXT and AEW. And then obviously next Thursday we'll have another watch along. Right, we've got 22 minutes or so to go. And then of course we'll have the live insiders. Abby's window breaking Bray news. Days, do you know how we vote for Mayor of Carneyland? I don't. I don't know if Coaster Maniacs knows because Coaster's on the council. So maybe Coaster knows. Okay, so they're talking about where's John? What's happened to John? When are we doing the next faff round? It'll either be Sunday or Monday. Probably Sunday. I tried to get it done Sunday, so it's done, basically. I enjoy doing it, but yeah, it can be a bit tricky to fit in sometimes. I just watched the Revival AEW video. Shout out to you, Pad7671. It was a great moment. I didn't expect the Revival so quickly. I knew they were coming. They'd been heavily teased so much on being the elite, so we knew they were coming, but I didn't expect them yesterday. Okay, so we're just looking at the fan access for SummerSlam. Ah, the kids saying they're trying to look like the Bellas. There's a queue for Eva. Look at the queue for Eva. Look at these people that are all out of their minds. That girl came all the way from Canada. Fair play. At this point, people want to see a lot more Eva Marie and a lot less Bellas. There's a Total Divas page. Oh, who said that? Is that Alicia Fox that said that? Alicia Fox won't let it go. Coast Maniac says, I do know days, but can't say. Okay. Well, have fun. What are we? Where are we now? What's this for? Is this for the video game? I don't know what this is for. Well done. Well, why are we clapping? Okay, so Nikki says that Daniel looked sharp when his hair was slicked back. I don't know what they were just recording for. They were just recording some voiceover stuff for something. I don't know if it was a film. So a bit more drama about Eva. Days Insiders are at 9. Is there more time for one more episode? Sadly not. I wish there was, mate. Honestly, I really do. I really do. I'd love to have found a way, but no. Nikki says, stop trying to be me. I have the movie. Oh, what? Jay Montenegro, what is it? What is the movie? That girl's about to be B-slapped. Volter says, the recording was for the Flintstones. Nice. Shout out to you. The Bellas were on the Flintstones. Hang on, what? I think they did do a crossover thing, didn't they? So I didn't know the Bellas were involved. Very cool. There we go. Right, we're moving on. We've got around about 15 minutes. Okay, so Ariane's going to go and talk to her mom. It seems like they put all the boobage into episode 4. There's been next to no boobage on these 3 episodes, and that's fine. It's not why I watch. You hate this, but this is awesome, says John. WWE Bedrock. Scooby-Doo and Flintstones had WWE crossovers. Yes, they did. And didn't they do one with the Jetsons as well? I think there's a Jetsons, a Scooby-Doo. And I think I did know the Flintstones one, but I didn't know that. I might even have that Flintstones one, you know. I might even have it somewhere, but I don't think I've watched it. I certainly don't remember the Bellas being in it. Episode 4 was the best, says Wrestling Day. Yeah, that was the mountaintop. But I think we knew at the time there was we couldn't get back to that level. Oh man, there's a lot of drama in it, a lot of crying now. What? I don't even know what they're crying about. I want you to have the ultimate happiness that I didn't have. So I think she's acknowledging she's got anger issues. And after watching her jump out of a car and throw a drink at her door for seemingly little to no reason, I would agree. Okay, where are we going now? How long we got left? Got around about 10 to 15 minutes. There's Natalya. Right now, I can't be worrying about your pants, TJ. There was a Jetsons crossover as well. You're right. She's really upset about this incident. TJ says, put away all the personal stuff. Wow. She says, this is the biggest match in my career, and I don't even know if I want to go through with it. Okay, so John Cena says that what he was dealing with is something that even his family doesn't know about. So it looks like we might be getting some big John Cena news. And a surf. Yes, you're right, Sunny Wolf. There is a Surf's Up WWE crossover, yes. Morgan says we should rewatch this SummerSlam. It's a good shout. Days, should Damian Priest join Finn Balor after their match? I think that could be cool. That could be cool, yeah. That could be very interesting. It would certainly help Damian Priest get over. He needs a bit of a push. Natty, there's one simple solution. Tenor lady. Okay, so she's doing something nice for Vinny. They're on a rooftop with some champagne. That doesn't look nice. That looks cold. Does anyone else think that just looks cold? Look, John looks cold as well. Someone wanted to do something nice for me, and they said, look, let's go to this roof and drink some champagne. I'd be like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. Can we not just go to the bar? Because the bar looks lovely, and it's warm. And last time I checked, they've got champagne as well. That doesn't look nice. Right, Brie, Daniel. Next Thursday, let's watch Survivor Series 2002. That's the first ever Elimination Chamber match. Well, we vote. We always vote what we're watching for on a Sunday. So it's not my choice. People put their options in the chat. If something gets more than one vote, then it makes it to the poll, and then whatever wins the poll. So this Sunday over on the Wrestling Escape Pod channel, not sure what time yet, because obviously we've got a takeover watch along to do as well, but we will do a stream, and we will vote. Right, day of SummerSlam. We're at the Staples Center. Lots of excited fans. This is actually a really nice way to end the stream. We're ending it at SummerSlam. Fireworks going off. We're building towards this match. Brie versus Natalya. Second largest pay-per-view of the year. Is it bigger than the Rumble? I don't know. Brie talking to John, Nikki. Okay, so Nikki wants to know what's happening. Hey, is that Ambrose? I think I just saw Ambrose in the background. It's a lot of this, it's quite fun to look at what's happening in the background more than anything else. Got a text. He said his arm is messed up. What? Cena says his tricep is torn. He says the reason why he's got all that fluid there is this part of his arm doesn't exist anymore. His tricep is torn. That's amazing. Cena says he needs to come to grips with the fact his life is about to seriously change. He's getting surgery on Tuesday. And this is his last match for a while. Wow, there we go. God, it's so nasty. It looks absolutely awful. This is really... I'm quite interested in this. I'm finding myself just watching it. So this is this is real. That was real. Oh, hello. Does it start with JoJo singing? I never knew this either. Well, do you know what? She's done a better job there than she did of Someone Call My Mama. That's all I'm going to say. So Bree says, this is the biggest moment in my entire career. Here we go. We are getting this match. Natalya making her way down with the Funkadactyls. Wrestling Escape Pod Twitter page vote on Sundays. Yes, Wrestling Days fan says, this is great. This is great. This is awesome. Right, wow, here we are anyway. We're underway. Waleed says, no more Total Divas. Slap by Brie. Slap back by Natalya. How long we got? We haven't got too long left. But we are watching their SummerSlam match. Brie reversing against Natalya. Natalya going into the corner. Some outside interference. We got Funkadactyls jumping on top of the on top of Nikki. Brie taps. Natalya wins. And I don't think she peed herself. Isn't that funny? So now when you're watching that SummerSlam match, you can think that Natalya is just concentrating on not wetting herself. That's the kind of behind the scenes news that I love. There's Mama Bella. Mama Bella's here. Mama Bella. Mama Bella. Mama Bella looks great. Eva. Eva says, there's no doubt in my mind. I'm here to stay. You're not, love. Nikki says, I was too focused on Brie and the good job that she was doing. Is that the right approach to think for Eva? Eva's a newcomer, an up-and-comer. She's a rookie. She's new. Is starting a war with the Bellas really the right way forward? I'm not sure. Although Bree says that she thinks Nikki is overreacting. Do a Rest and Escape pod tomorrow. We can't, unfortunately. It's SmackDown. Got SmackDown tomorrow. How many minutes are left? I don't know. Just about 4. About 4 minutes. It's gonna be there or thereabouts. Days, did you hear that Vince has filed for a WCW trademark? Yes. Waleed, shout out to you, dude. Which year SummerSlam did this happen on? Well, it's the Daniel John Cena match. So 2013. So here we go. Bree supporting Daniel. Nikki supporting John. Mama Bella wants both to win. Super Cena. One's got a t-shirt that says the champ is here. And, well, Cena's got that. And Daniel's got a t-shirt that says the beard is here. For those of you that don't remember or never saw. They're talking about Cena's elbow. Yeah, he's got a torn tricep. That is amazing. During this match, he has got a torn tricep. Ooh, look at that. Look at Daniel. Ooh. It is amazing. That is amazing. To watch this main event of SummerSlam knowing that John's got a torn tricep. Days, is Tyson going to be on AEW on Wednesday? I would think so. John doesn't want anyone to know. I don't remember. I don't think I knew either. I saw the picture of the big fluid ball, but I didn't know it was a torn tricep. Running knee by Daniel. And Daniel wins. Daniel beats John. There we go. It doesn't last long, though. What a historical night. Daniel beats Cena. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was the cash-in, you're right. The look in his eye has got me worried. Is this career ending? Ain't gonna stop me now. Oh my God, the next episode is called Nurse Nikki. And it's got Nikki Bella in a nurse's outfit tending to John Cena. Nurse Nikki. Nurse Nikki is the next episode. That is quite the image, let me tell you. That is quite the image. Well, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they did. They did then. Do you know what? It's funny, isn't it? How they didn't focus on what happens just after the match. Because, of course, there is a cash-in. There is a cash-in. Daniel doesn't keep that belt for longer than 5 minutes. And then there's a cash-in and he loses the title. But that's obviously not the story that they're focusing on. They're focusing on John's very real injury. And the fact that he wrestled that match with a torn tricep. I mean, there's a couple of things. I mean, the whole Natalya wetting herself, obviously I never knew about. But certainly the way it's presented in that show, it seems like it's a real incident that happened. And John wrestling with a torn tricep, never knew about that either. So in all fairness, there was a couple of interesting points in that final episode, a couple of things in there that I've learned about. It was nice seeing the opening of the Performance Center. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more. Tons of drama. So much drama. But yeah, all right. It was all right. There's no more. Well, we can't, but as much as I would love to, there's actually a live Insiders that's going to be taking place. I think it's taking place in 20 odd minutes. So we can't. I mean, I can see this next episode. It's 40 odd minutes. We've only got 29 minutes until the Insiders, so we can't. So don't worry, Nelson. Don't you worry, my friend. There's no way that we can. Sunny Wolf says, this was lovely. Thank you. I'll see you at the Insiders at 9 p.m. Shout out to you, Sunny. Yeah, you can get your scores in. I don't even know how you would score it, but you can get your scores in. Of course, we are back tomorrow. For SmackDown. We're back on Saturday for UFC. For those of you wondering why the Insiders are doing a podcast, why they're going live, it's because Bray has announced there's some breaking news that he's had another baby, another child. Didn't even know that JoJo was pregnant again, but there we go. They have had another child, apparently. So, yeah, big news. Creed says Total Divas 10 out of 10. Eric Haberman says 0 out of 0 because I didn't watch it. John is booing. There's nothing I can do, John. Don't boo me, John. There's nothing I can do. Jordan says, I live in Wales. Shout out to you, my friend. Mark Earth, shout out to you. Haley, hello. I didn't know you was around. Shout out to you. Enjoying the adventures of Nikki and Brie. 5 for the beautiful divas, 0 for the show, says Dave in real life. Wrestling Days fan says, everyone is having a baby. I know, I need to go and check to see if I'm having a baby. I'm not too sure. It does seem like everyone is having a baby. When The Fiend is having a baby, then literally everyone's having a baby. Breaking news, EO, Green, and Velveteen are all going to be moving up. What, Chelsea Green already? Amazing. EO's deserves it. Velveteen, I need to know what's happening with the allegations against him, so we'll have to wait and see. Cameron says cookies. There was a real lack of cookies tonight. There was a lack of boobage. There was a lack of cookies. But plenty of drama. So much drama. Too much drama. But there we go. Right, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to go. The Insiders are following with the live Abby's window. So that's coming up in about 25 minutes time. I really do have to go because I've got to start editing a Wrestling Escape Pod. It's still not edited for tomorrow. So I need to go and edit that right now. So that's it. We are done. To everyone that joined us, thanks a lot for joining us. Really do appreciate the support. Yes, we are back tomorrow for SmackDown. Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.